If they distance themselves and ignore you, take these 7 steps. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of peace, knowing that no matter what life throws at you, you have the strength and wisdom to navigate it. What if you could let go of the past, rise above external noise, and truly live a life that's aligned with your deepest purpose? Today, I'm going to share with you the key steps to unlock the happiness and fulfillment you deserve. This isn't just a speech. It's a call to action, to reclaim your power, find your true path, and step into a life of unshakable joy. Stay with me. Number: acceptance of change in relationships. Change is one of the few constants in life, yet many of us resist it, especially when it comes to relationships. Whether it's friends, family, or romantic partners, we often find ourselves holding on to what was, unwilling to let go of the people who no longer serve our growth. But let me remind you, resisting change is one of the greatest barriers to true happiness. When someone drifts away or distances themselves, it can feel like a personal attack. The pain is real. But imagine this. What if this distance is not an end, but a sign of new beginnings? What if the universe in its infinite wisdom is guiding you towards something better? Not every person who walks away is meant to stay, and not every relationship is meant to last forever. Change happens for a reason, even if we don't fully understand it at first. It is an opportunity for growth, a chance for you to reassess your life, your values, and where you're heading. We often spend so much energy grieving what we've lost. We forget that life is full of new opportunities waiting just around the corner. So, don't let the loss of one person stop you from embracing the possibilities ahead. Instead of holding on to the past, focus on what you can control, the present moment, and the relationships you still have, and the relationships you will form. Every ending paves the way for a new chapter in your life. Now, I ask you, are you ready to embrace change? Are you willing to accept that some people are meant to walk with you for a season, not a lifetime? In doing so, you will open yourself to richer, deeper connections and begin to live a life filled with happiness and fulfillment, not from the past, but from what the future holds. Number 2, detach from external validation. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking validation from others. We constantly measure our worth by the likes, comments, or approval we receive from friends, family, and even strangers on social media. But here's the truth. External validation is a fleeting, unreliable source of happiness. It's time to break free from the cycle of depending on others' opinions to define your value. Think about it. When you base your worth on the approval of others, you give away your power. Every time someone's opinion changes or their attention fades, so does your happiness. This is no way to live. True happiness comes from within, from understanding and accepting your own value without needing others to tell you what you're worth. Now, reset your focus. Imagine a life where your happiness is no longer contingent on anyone's affirmation. What if you could wake up each day knowing you are enough just as you are? Imagine the freedom that comes from no longer being shackled by the need for approval. That sense of peace and confidence isn't just a dream, it's achievable. When you stop chasing validation, you unlock the ability to live authentically, true to yourself, and unburdened by the constant need to please others. By detaching from external validation, you begin to cultivate something far more enduring: self-respect. The kind of self-respect that fuels your ambition, strengthens your resolve, and allows you to thrive even when others don't understand or agree with you. It's the key to living a life of fulfillment, one that isn't dependent on external factors, but grounded in the unwavering belief in your own worth. Number 3, control your emotions. In every moment, life presents us with opportunities to either rise or fall. people, circumstances, and events will inevitably stir up emotions within us: anger, frustration, sadness, and even joy. But the secret to lasting happiness lies not in what happens to us, but in how we respond. You have the power to control your emotions, no matter what external forces may be at play. Right now, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what emotions have been controlling me lately? Have they been helping you achieve peace and happiness, or have they been steering you toward frustration and distress? The truth is, you are not a prisoner to your emotions. They don't define you. You are the master of how you respond. Now imagine how much freer you would feel if you stopped letting the actions of others or the uncontrollable events in your life dictate your emotional state. Picture yourself facing a challenging situation, someone cutting you off in traffic, a harsh comment from a colleague, and instead of reacting with anger or frustration, you pause, you breathe, you choose your response. This is the power of emotional control. It's a decision you make in each moment to protect your peace, regardless of external chaos. Emotions are powerful. They can drive us to take action, to connect with others, and to experience life deeply. But when we allow our emotions to be reactive, we lose our sense of peace and happiness. You can't control the world, but you can control how you navigate it. The key to a joyful life is mastering your own emotional state, not letting the world dictate how you feel. This control is your gateway to resilience, happiness, and wisdom. Number 4, self-reflection and growth. In the rush of everyday life, it's easy to overlook the most important relationship you'll ever have, the one with yourself. When was the last time you took a step back to truly reflect on your life? To examine your actions, your thoughts, your values? Self-reflection is not just a practice, but a gateway to a more fulfilling, meaningful life. It's through honest introspection that you can uncover your true desires, recognize your strengths, and identify areas where growth is needed. Pause for a moment and reset your focus. How well do you really know yourself? We often define ourselves based on external circumstances, but true wisdom comes from knowing who you are at your core, beyond the noise of the world. Through reflection, you begin to understand your behaviors, your reactions, and your choices. You start to notice the patterns that either propel you forward or hold you back. Growth is an ongoing journey, not a destination. When you reflect on your life with a clear and open mind, you give yourself the chance to course correct. Are there habits or mindsets that no longer serve you? Are you repeating mistakes or holding on to outdated beliefs? This awareness allows you to make empowered decisions, to let go of what no longer benefits you, and to cultivate the mindset that propels you toward your highest potential. Self-reflection allows you to connect with your deeper purpose. When you understand your true values and motivations, you begin to live with intention. Instead of reacting to life's challenges, you respond thoughtfully, guided by the wisdom you've gained through self-awareness. This process of growth doesn't just improve your life, it transforms it, making each step you take one of purpose and alignment with your inner truth. Number 5, forgive without resentment. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as something we do for others. We think that by forgiving we let the person who wronged us off the hook. But in truth, forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It's a powerful tool for releasing the hold that anger and resentment have over your life. The longer you hold on to grudges, the more you imprison yourself in a cycle of negativity that blocks your path to happiness and peace. Let's reset for a moment. Have you ever carried the weight of a grudge, letting it simmer in the background of your mind, taking up your mental and emotional space? Think about how draining that can be. Each time you recall the offense, the bitterness creeps in, stealing your energy, your joy, and your peace of mind. But here's the truth. That person, that situation, no longer deserves to have such power over you. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened or excusing the wrong. It simply means you choose to free yourself from the emotional burden it carries. By forgiving, you are saying, "I will not allow this to control me anymore." You are reclaiming your happiness and your peace. When you forgive without resentment, you release the chains that bind you to past pain and open up the space for healing, growth, and renewal. Imagine the weight lifting from your shoulders, the freedom you'll feel as you no longer allow past wrongs to define your present or future. Forgiveness is an act of self-liberation. It is choosing to move forward, not with the baggage of the past, but with a heart open to new possibilities. You are not excusing the behavior, you are simply refusing to let it steal your joy. This is how you create a life filled with lasting happiness, by letting go of resentment and embracing the power of forgiveness. Number 6, focus on your own path. In a world filled with constant distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your true purpose. We often get caught up in what others are doing, comparing our progress to their successes and letting the opinions of the crowd dictate our next move. But true happiness doesn't lie in following the crowd. It lies in walking your own path, one that is unique to you and shaped by your values, dreams, and aspiration. Pause and reflect for a moment. How often do you find yourself looking at what others are achieving, only to feel inadequate or uncertain about your own journey? This mindset can steal your peace and joy. The truth is, your life is yours to live. You don't have to measure your success by someone else's timeline or standards. You are not here to fulfill someone else's expectations. You are here to pursue what fulfills you. When you focus on your own path, you stop chasing after validation from others and instead begin to measure your life by your own definition of success. This is how you build a life that is not only full of purpose, but full of happiness. Every decision, every step you take becomes a reflection of your true self. You can take pride in the choices you make because they are rooted in what is authentic to you, not what others want or expect. Imagine waking up every day, knowing you are walking toward your own goals, your own dreams, and your own vision of happiness. This is the power of focusing on your own path. It's the freedom to live life on your terms, without comparison, without distraction. This focus will give you clarity, drive, and the confidence to move forward with a sense of purpose that no external noise can disturb. You hold the pen to your own story. Let it be one of true fulfillment and joy. Number 7, embrace inner strength. In a world that constantly changes, one thing remains within your control: your inner strength. Life will throw curveballs, relationships will shift, and challenges will arise. But your ability to stand firm, to remain resilient and composed, is what will allow you to navigate through it all with purpose and happiness. Take a moment and ask yourself, when was the last time you truly acknowledged your own resilience? Think about the times you've been tested, the obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome at the time. Yet here you are, still standing, still moving forward. That's your inner strength at work. It's the quiet, unwavering force within you that doesn't bend under pressure, that doesn't crumble when life gets difficult. True happiness doesn't come from the absence of difficulty. It comes from the ability to rise above it. When you embrace your inner strength, you recognize that challenges are not barriers, but opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more centered. It's not about avoiding pain or hardship, but learning to face them with courage and resilience. You are more capable than you realize. When you trust in your ability to overcome, you unlock a peace that is immune to external circumstances. Reset your focus. What would it feel like to walk through life knowing that no matter what happens, you have the strength to handle it, the power to persevere, to stay calm in the face of adversity, and to find solutions, no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem? This is where true happiness resides, not in avoiding life's challenges, but in trusting your ability to face them head-on with confidence. Embrace that strength within you, and it will be the foundation of a fulfilled, resilient life. In life, challenges and changes are inevitable, but your response to them defines your path to happiness. By embracing acceptance, detaching from validation, controlling your emotions, reflecting for growth, forgiving without resentment, focusing on your own path, and trusting in your inner strength, you unlock the true potential of living a fulfilled life. Remember, the power to shape your happiness lies within you, so take these steps with confidence and build a life that's meaningful and truly yours. Thank you for your time, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey toward lasting happiness.